Fred here, welcome back to the Gun Geek channel, and in this episode I'll be talking about the plate of truth. Many of you may be asking yourself, what the hell is a plate of truth? Well, many channels out there, gun related channels, have been pushing their opinions of their favorite lubricants, including myself. I think I've stated more than once in a video now and then that I like CLP and I like the Otis products. And I know there are lots of other channels and lots of other folks out there that really like Militech and Ballistol and Rim Oil. Everybody has their favorite, but many folks just put this on their gun and say, oh, that feels better, or they just have opinion. And I wanted to find a way to back up some claims with facts. Now, many of these products actually say on them protects, preserves, things like that, corrosion protection, and I wanted to figure out a way to prove that, and that's what the plate of truth is all about. So let's take a look at what I've done here, and it's something that I feel is fair. I don't know if everyone will feel it's fair, but this is a plate of steel. And what I've done is engraved squares with a number on each square. And what my intention here to do is to put each lubricant in a square and cover it and put it outside, someplace where it won't get rained on, but it's going to be subject to the weather, the heat, the humidity, and we're going to find out which of these oils and protectants do the best job and which ones do a poor job. Now, that's not the end all of these products. Oils being a protective is just one of the things they do. They provide lubrication, and some of these might lubricate better, so they might do poorly with preserving, but they could do better lubricating. So I got to figure out a way that I can test that, but I figured out a way to test how well these products preserve, so let's go ahead and get this plate primed. Now, just for good measure, I'm going to go ahead and throw in WD-40. Everybody disses it, and I wouldn't use it on my firearms, but I'm just curious how all these specialized gun oils stand up to the old WD-40, so to prep the plate, I went ahead and just gave it a light sanding just to make sure no microscopic rust that I can't see snuck in there and would nullify my test here. I gave it a good wiping down with a clean paper towel. And as you can see, I got more squares than oil, so I'm going to leave the edges without any oil. This way it'll help me handle it without touching any of the oil. I've jotted down real quick which oil is in which box, and I'll videotape some of it going on there, and I'll have it printed up nicer later, but you'll see which one is where. Okay, the first one that goes into box number 3 is Pro Shot. Now what I've done is I've went ahead and put a plate here so I don't trash my table. And I'm going to go ahead and get a lot of this here and entirely cover this square, which is number 3, with Pro Shot. And I'm trying to put about the same amount. I could tell the coverage, how it goes on there. There we go. There's number 3, totally covered. Pro Shot. Number 4 is Rim Oil. This is a big waste of Q-tips, ain't it? I can't think of a better way. Here's the part that I know a lot of folks out there want to see, and that's Militech. Now, I've heard that Militech doesn't do a good job preserving, but of course, you know, this is always secondhand crap. I want to know for real, and wouldn't y'all just have a cow if it did better than everybody else, which would just tickle me because you know that information gets on the interweb. You never know where it comes from. And okay, Ballistol is going to be number 7, and boy, I love the smell of Ballistol. It smells pretty good. I'll try to get the coverage the same on each one. I want to be as fair as possible. Number 7. Okay, I'm finishing up with WD-40 on number 16. And that's it. My total waste of Q-tips. So now I'm going to go ahead and put this outside where it won't get rained on, but it'll be subject to the elements. And you can sort of see that this is loaded. If I hold the light just right, you could see which squares had the oil on them. Anyway, gonna sit them out here. They're under a porch. They won't get rained on, but they will be subject to the heat and humidity, and we'll see how they do. And of course, there will be a part 2, and we'll see the results of our test. So again, thank you very much for coming by the Gun Geek channel. I appreciate the comments, I appreciate the views, and I appreciate the subscriptions, and really appreciate the friendships. And I guess it's time to clean up my mess.